Welcome to the new era of geological exploration. For thousands of years, humans have been fascinated by the shiny stuff hidden beneath our feet, especially gold. We've chased it across continents, started wars over it, and built entire economies on its rarity. But let's be honest, finding it is a massive pain in the neck. In the old days, being a geologist meant walking for miles, licking rocks to see if they were salty, and drawing maps by hand while hoping a bear didn't eat your lunch. It was a romantic life, but not exactly efficient. Today, the low-hanging fruit is gone. All the easy-to-find deposits near the surface have been scooped up, and the mining industry is now forced to look deeper, sometimes over a kilometer underground. Traditional exploration is expensive, invasive, and quite frankly, a bit of a gamble. In fact, some studies show the return on investment for traditional search methods can be as low as -45%. That is a lot of money to spend just to find more dirt. But don't worry, because the rock doctors have some new tricks up their sleeves. Ranging from artificial intelligence to, believe it or not, unlubricated condoms. Let's start with the field hacks. Expert geologist Ricardo Valls has spent decades figuring out how to make exploration faster and cheaper. One of his most famous techniques involves using a simple, unlubricated condom as a portable tool for creating heavy mineral concentrates. You might get some weird looks from your colleagues, but it works. By filling the condom with water and sediment and shaking it for about 10 to 15 seconds, you can concentrate the heavy fraction of a sample by at least 50%. It's like a high-tech laboratory centrifuge, but it fits in your pocket and costs about 50 cents. Practice safe geology, folks. It's a brilliant way to enrich your samples directly in the stream before you ever send them to a lab. Once you're back in the office, the MacGyver-style geology continues. You don't need $1 million lab to do basic magnetic separation. You can use a simple black binder and a magnet. Gold shows up beautifully against a black background, making it much easier to spot those tiny yellow droplets of hope. If you need to blow away the lighter grains, just grab a common drinking straw. By pinching one end to create a concentrated stream of air, you can precisely clear out the waste material. It's all about working smarter, not harder. For high magnification study, portable Dynalite microscopes are a game changer. These little gadgets connect directly to your computer, allowing you to see phonolytic masses at 250 times magnification right at your desk. So, from pocket-sized tools to powerful desktop gadgets, modern geologists are proving that innovation doesn't always have to be expensive.
Technology isn't just about gadgets. It's about the eyes in the sky. Drones are no longer just for annoying your neighbors or taking wedding photos. In geology, they are becoming essential tools. Small drones weighing under 249 grams are particularly useful because they don't require a license in many places. You can pair these toys with smartphone applications like Tesla meters to create higher resolution geophysical maps. Instead of trekking through a swamp to take readings, you just fly your phone over it. If you're feeling extra adventurous, there are even autonomous underground drones. These robots can navigate dark, GPS-denied environments like old mine shafts or newly blasted cavities. These underground drones are literally lifesavers. They go into dangerous areas with pillar degradation or toxic fumes so humans don't have to. They map the volume of the cavity with incredible precision, helping engineers decide if a mine is safe to reopen. It's like having a robotic scout from a science fiction movie, but it's happening in mines right now. Even the way we take notes has changed. With apps like Clino, you can document an entire project on your phone. You can record coordinates, take categorized photos from wide shots of the outcrop to close-up details with a scale card and even dictate your notes. No more trying to read your own messy handwriting on a rain-soaked piece of paper. Now, let us talk about the real brain of modern geology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. If data is the new oil, then geologists are the new data scientists. We are sitting on mountains of legacy data-old maps, handwritten reports, and decades of soil samples. AI is the key to unlocking the secrets hidden in these archives. Take the DignaPer system, for example. This is a modular AI that automates the digitization of historical geologic maps. It uses deep learning and large language models to read old maps, extract fault lines, and identify rock units. What used to take a human hours of tedious tracing can now be done in minutes with high accuracy. It even handles those tricky yellow-toned polygons that all look the same to the human eye. AI is also transforming how we predict where the next big deposit is hidden. This is called mineral prospectivity mapping, or MPM. Imagine a random forest algorithm. It's not a bunch of digital trees, right? It's a collection of decision-making models working together to make a really good guess. By showing the computer data from places where we already found gold, it learns the patterns to look for in unexplored areas.
In places like the Geraldton Greenstone Belt in Ontario, scientists are using AI to combine geological, geophysical, and geochemical data into one supermap. This isn't just a hunch. It's a mathematically backed prediction. It allows companies to focus their drilling on the top 20% of the most promising land, saving millions of dollars and reducing the environmental footprint of exploration. However, your data might be lying to you if you aren't careful. Traditional statistics can suffer from spurious correlations. This happens because geochemical data is closed. Everything has to add up to 100%. If one element increases, another must decrease, even if they aren't actually related. This can lead to false positive drilling outcomes, which are the most expensive mistakes in the business. To fix this, geologists are using Compositional Data Analysis, or CoDA. This treats elements as proportions rather than absolute numbers. It's a bit like looking at a pie chart instead of a list of weights. By using CoDA, we can filter out the statistical noise and find the real mineralized trends that traditional methods might miss. We are also seeing a shift toward a more rigorous scientific method called the Popper-Bayes approach. It's named after the philosopher Karl Popper and the mathematician Thomas Bayes. This method is about testing hypotheses. Instead of just trying to hit gold, geologists are using data to try and prove their own theories wrong. The theories that survive the data acquisition are the ones worth drilling. Let's go even deeper literally. Have you ever wanted to have extra vision for the Earth? Well, now we basically do. It's called muon tomography. Muons are high-energy particles from outer space that pass through almost everything. By placing detectors in underground tunnels, we can measure how many muons are absorbed by the rock above. This Earth's X-ray can map density anomalies up to a kilometer deep with over 95% certainty. It's non-invasive, it doesn't require explosives, and it helps us see exactly where the heavy ore is hiding. It's currently being used by some of the biggest mining companies in the world to find critical minerals needed. For the green energy transition, laboratory work has also gone 3D. The Deep-XFCT method uses microcomputed tomography and deep learning to look inside core samples without breaking them. It differentiates minerals with similar densities, like feldspar and quartz, which were previously impossible to tell apart in 3D. This gives us a virtual core we can study from every angle, measuring exactly how the minerals are associated. Efficiency doesn't stop at the lab. It goes all the way to the drill bit. Real-time geosteering uses sensors right on the drill to update subsurface models as the hole is being bored. These models can actually look ahead of the drill bit by up to 400 meters. This allows engineers to adjust the trajectory of the well on the fly, ensuring they stay right in the middle of the sweet spot of the reservoir.
Even the way we handle the rocks has improved. Using pre-taping techniques on drill cores ensures the samples do UNT fall apart when they are cut. And if you're drilling under the water table, using simple flocculants can clear the water instantly, allowing you to see exactly what you're bringing up. It's all about maintaining the integrity of the data from the moment it leaves the ground. Why does all this matter? It's because sampling mistakes are incredibly expensive. So a simple 1% difference in assumed versus actual or grade can cost a mining project up to $36 million a year. It's roughly half the cost of an entire processing plant. Reliable representative sampling is the foundation of a profitable and sustainable mine. The future of geology is a partnership between humans and machines. AI can do the heavy lifting of processing millions of data points and spotting high-dimensional patterns. but it can't replace the creativity and process-based thinking of a skilled geologist. The AI provides the insights, but the humans make the final call. This human-in-the-loop approach is how we will find the resources to power our cars, phones, and cities. We are entering a golden age of exploration, literally, from cosmic rays to AI-powered robots, and yes, even the humble condom. We are using every tool available to discover the Earth's hidden treasures. The world is becoming more digital, more efficient, and more sustainable, and the geological community is leading the way. It's an exciting time to be a dirt detective. Whether you are a student just starting out or a senior geologist with 40 years of experience, there is always a new technique to learn. The rocks are still there, hidden under the cover, just waiting for someone with the right data and the right tools to find them. If you are interested in these subjects, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment from where are you visiting, and share this channel with your friends. Till next time, keep exploring.
Welcome to my channel, where you'll find over 2,000 videos on geology, geochemistry, AI, and many other subjects. If you like what you see, help us grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing this channel.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.